Hi everyone, welcome back to Ottawa's Most Unique. Today we are in the ByWard Market, as you can see, with our beautiful big spider over here. And today we'll be doing a two-part series on burgers. So hopefully you have a nice, beautiful appetite ready to go, because you'll be wanting to come to the ByWard Market to try these unique spots. We have 4 different places that we're going to, separated into 2 different videos. So let's go, bud. Alright, so on this first part of the video, what we're going to be reviewing are smash burgers. Smash burgers are a phenomenon at this point. Super popular, and the reason why they're super popular is because they're known for their Maillard reaction. When you have a fatty patty and you just smash it on a griddle, essentially what happens is that you create a nice beautiful crust, which gives so much depth of flavor. And what we're going to be reviewing today are 2 smash burger places. We're going to be reviewing the Burger Factory as well as the Kind Eddy in the ByWard Market. Now, I'm super happy and excited to try these things. Not only am I super hungry, but I love smash burgers. So we're going to be fair, but also a little bit truthful with the score. And we're going to try our best to be as accurate as possible to give you the best recommendation. Right. Okay, first smash burger of the day. You know what? Let's take a look at this beautiful thing. Okay, interesting. Nice and hot, nice and fresh. And what we got over here is actually a Juicy Lucy. So Juicy Lucy, this is a fun little story. So we'll actually talk a little bit about the Juicy Lucy. This is not an original thing of the Burger Factory, which we are at right now. We're going to talk a little bit about the Juicy Lucy, a bit about the place, and then we're going to go with the vibes and the scores and all that fun stuff. So essentially, a Juicy Lucy actually came from Minnesota in the United States. And it was actually from 2 competing bars in, I believe, Minneapolis. So essentially, yeah, they were always debating on whether or not who created the Juicy Lucy and all that fun stuff. And the Juicy Lucy is very simple. Essentially, it's 2 patties with a bit of cheese in the middle. And as it cooks, the cheese melts. And when you bite into it, you kind of get a Juicy Lucy. So anyways, that's a little bit about the burger story. Now, about the place, the Burger Factory. This was actually it's actually a Toronto-based franchise. And the reason why I'm actually including it in Ottawa's Most Unique is because this opened up in March of 2023. So it's only been in the Ottawa region for less than a year, but it's already gained a lot of popularity. And I think the reason why is because they stick to the basics and they do it pretty well. You know what I mean? We have a Juicy Lucy here, but we also have a variety of different kind of burgers. And you know, this is fresh beef, it's halal beef as well. So it could fit many different diets and dietary needs. So it's actually a very interesting and unique place in Ottawa for that reason. And yeah, I have to say to them, like, the burger itself looks really good. But before we get into that, we're going to talk a little bit about the vibes. So it's one of those places where I think its main purpose is to actually dish out takeout orders. And people kind of come in there to pick up something quick to eat and then walk out. So it's not something that you'd actually sit down and eat, you know, at, but there are obviously some places for you to do that. So in terms of the vibes, I'm gonna give it a 4.2. And the reason why it's gonna be that low, it's because it's a nice place, it's a beautiful interior, and the decor is great, but it's not a place where you go to and you want to immerse yourself in the vibes. People are friendly, but it's mostly for quick service, pick up your burger, and you kind of walk out, or Uber Eats. So this is actually kind of exactly what we did, so it serves its purpose. Now we're gonna go and actually try the burger itself out, and we're gonna give it a nice, honest review, and I can just say, this is a fantastic looking burger. Now, you can customize what you want on this burger, which is amazing. And I decided to go for as close to what they are known for as possible. So we actually got factory sauce, which is their homemade sauce. And we got some very basic burger toppings. You know, you got your tomatoes, pickles, onions, and lettuce. You know, simple as that. So we're gonna try this wonderful burger, and the burger bun itself looks really interesting. I've never seen something like this. It's very soft, which is going to be a nice eating experience, especially for a smash burger. So give it a shot. Look at that. That's cool. Okay. Oh, my camera crew / wife is telling me that I got some sauce. Actually, you know what? I think they hooked me up with some. Thank God they did, because that's one thing. Doing reviews with a beard is not necessarily the easiest thing you gotta do. You know, you gotta watch out for dripping cheese. Anyways, it is what it is. Let's go for another bite. I really want to get that nice cheese. And one thing I already noticed from this cheese, do you see how it solidifies immediately? And the way that it kind of, the texture looks of it, this is real cheese. This is not American processed cheese. I think so. Yeah. These are really good. And I'm gonna have another bite because I don't think I got a full cheesy bite. Look at the cheese oozing out. That's a Juicy Lucy, all right. Okay. Okay. I think they nailed this burger. I think this is a fantastic burger. The beef is juicy, so juicy, and the texture is so nice. I don't find any problems with the smash burger component of it as well. Obviously, being a Juicy Lucy, it's harder to smash. And the reason being is because you don't want to ooze out all the cheese as you're cooking it. So, but rating it as a Juicy Lucy, it's really good. Juicy beef, delicious beef. It has a very beefy flavor, which I love. Not dry. And the toppings, I think, are very good. I love the sauce. The sauce is fantastic. Kind of reminds me of like a Big Mac sauce. It's like sweet, tangy. It kind of brings the whole burger together in a very nice way. The bun is nice and soft, and the cheese is nice and gooey. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. So, as for a burger goes, I'm gonna give this an 8.3. It's a fantastic score. I love this burger. There's nothing wrong with it. Is it super wow? No, but it's very good. So, if ever you want something that's reasonably priced, quick and easy to pick up, and open till 3 in the morning, this is your place. On to the next one. I want to show you the burger. This is the first time I look at it as well. And yeah, pretty basic. There's no fucking beef.
Huh?
Bella, there's no beef. That is quite funny. Let me go return this. All right, everyone. So I'm definitely going to include the fact that there was no beef in the first one. So I'm going off of that. Obviously, they were really quick to make a fresh one. So I'm really happy about that. Really good customer service. And they actually gave us, let's take a look at this. Wasn't really expecting this, but they gave us a little, sorry for that, kind of gift, which is a beautiful, looks like a cronut. Croissant donut. You can see the layers right here. Yeah. So that's not going to be part of the review, but hey, can't say that they're not nice people. They are really nice people. So, a little bit about this place. Actually, no, you know what? Let's take a look at the burger first. See if we got what we need. Okay, so we open this up and, okay. All right, so this is an actual burger. Now we're talking, everyone. Look at that. Beautiful burger. This looks extremely juicy, and you can see a little bit of the crust right here. That's the Maillard reaction that we all love. So, yeah, amazing. But before we even bite into this, let's talk a little bit about the place. So this was actually founded in 2014. So it's actually been in the Ottawa community for about 10 years, a decade, which is amazing, substantial. And one part that makes them really unique is the fact that they use fresh, never frozen, grounded in-house beef. No additives, none of that donkey stuff that we don't like. I don't know about the grading of their beef, but all I know is that it's fresh, never frozen, and it's basically grounded in-house, which is amazing. You know, you can't go better than that. So having said that, let's talk about the place. Let's talk about the vibes a little bit, okay? As you can tell by this beautiful burger, it looks amazing, doesn't it? That's a nice smash burger. But let's talk about the vibes. Now, we didn't dine in, obviously. We don't dine in when we do these reviews. We always come outside. But, wow. Wow is all I have to say. That is so up my alley. This is a kind of establishment where you'd feel like you're kind of in a Back to the Future movie. You're back in the 50s or 60s. You're in a disco, fun, diner vibe. And as soon as you walk in, what do you see? A huge center bar that kind of envelops almost the entire, not the entirety of the restaurant, but a good chunk. So it's really cool. And the decor is very, like I said, vintage, retro, 60s, 50s vibe. It's amazing. It's honestly beautiful. And the staff is they're really nice. Obviously with the little burger mishap that we had in the beginning, they were very apologetic and they were quick to get us a new one. So amazing people, really can't complain at all about that. And the vibe is immaculate. So for the vibe, I'm gonna give it a 9.6. It's a high vibe, it's clean, it's well decorated, staffed with really nice, generous people, with good music, good comforting vibe. The furniture is so nice, amazing. I honestly am happy with the score. 9.6 is a phenomenal score and they deserve it. Now, for the moment that we've all been waiting for, as I'm sure many of you have, because I do love to talk about these beautiful vibes. Look at this, come on. Look at that. I don't even want to bite into it, it looks freaking good. Jesus. Just by looking at it, it looks visually stunning. This is what you'd expect from a smash burger. It's nice and greasy. Look at that grease. You want that. This is what you want. So, anyways, I'm gonna go into it. I'm gonna give it a nice bite. We'll see what's up. Amazing. This burger has a personality. And this personality is, I'm gonna walk into the room and I'm gonna show you who I am. That's the personality it is. It says, I'm gonna walk into the room, and your room being your mouth, and I'm gonna slap you around with all of the best flavors in the entire world, and bold, sharp flavors. Let me tell you why. This burger itself, first of all, let's talk with the beef. This is the star of the show. Juicy, perfect Maillard reaction, exactly what you'd expect from a smash burger. Nice American cheese, exactly what you'd expect from a smash burger. But what really sets this apart, now this is the Kind Eddy Burger, this is their main burger. The sauce is very poignant. It has a nice garlic punch to it. And so when you bite into it, you're like, whoa, this has a personality. This has more than what you'd expect, right? And then also, what I really love about burgers, I love when burger places do this, they use red onions instead of white onions. Sweet onions are great, they're milder, but I'm a fan of the red onions because they're sharper and they really like show, you know, give you that nice punch in the face. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's the truth. So this burger, like I said, it's a burger that has a personality. It wants you to show you that, hey, you're eating a Kind Eddy Burger, and this Kind Eddy Burger has a freaking personality. I love this one. Honestly, it's a great burger. So, having said that, looking at the vibe too, this is gonna be a solid 8.9. 8.9 burger. This is the best burger that we've reviewed in today, 100%. And also the best vibe that we reviewed today. So, having said all that, I forgot what I said for vibe, but it's probably high up there, like 9.5, 9.6 or something like that, plus 8.9. So you're looking at a really high 9.3, 9.2. Amazing, Ottawa's most unique score. And you know what? I've had 4 burgers today. I'm gonna finish this one with pride. and I'm gonna eat that friggin' cronut. That's what I like. That's what I love doing this thing. It's so good. Anyways, guys, this is Ottawa's Most Unique. Ending this video in a very Trevor way, as I tend to do. Amazing. I'm gonna eat this burger off camera so you don't see how sloppy I get. See you guys.